Hi everyone, thank you for coming back to another video on my channel. I recently saw all the Fallgasm tag videos out there. I love this tag and I wanted to do it as well, even though, as some of you may know, I live in Israel, so my answers are going to be a little bit different, but I think it's going to be interesting and fun. So let's get started. My favorite thing about fall is definitely the fact that it's getting cooler. In Israel, the summer is hell, basically. You feel like you are in the scorching flames of hell. It's very, very hot and very, very humid, sweat everywhere, all over the place, all the time, day, night. It's terrible and I hate it. I hate the summer, I hate the heat, and when it starts to get cooler, I love it so much. It's just such a relief. So definitely the weather changing is the best. Favorite fall month is October, because as I said, it's very, very hot, and only in October things are getting cooler, and also my birthday is in October, so yeah, I like it. Favorite Starbucks drink? Well, we don't have Starbucks in Israel. I think it's a good thing, because if we did, I would have spent all my money there, all of it, and I would base my entire nutrition on pastries and high-calorie coffee drinks. So it's a good thing. But if you think about it like fall drinks, I think my favorite drink is a chai latte. I love it. Love it. Favorite fall treat? Well, I don't know if it counts as a treat. It's more like a candy, and it's unique to Israel, and this is this little thing. It's called crembo. I don't know, I don't think you have it in the United States or Europe. I think maybe in Denmark there's something similar, but it's basically, it comes like this, wrapped in foil, and inside you have this thing. I'm going to show it to you guys. It's a dome of chocolate with a biscuit in the bottom, and it is filled. I'm going to take a bite. Very attractive. It's filled with this like whipped foamy cream, and it's basically garbage. It's like very much a junk food. The chocolate is so low grade. I don't know if it's even legal to call it chocolate, because the cocoa percentage in it is non-existent, and this foam is basically like preservatives and not much more. It's really junk food, really bad for you, but I love it, and it only comes out in the fall and winter in Israel, and yeah, it really reminds me of childhood. This one is vanilla flavored, and you also have one where the foam is mocha flavored. It's junk, but I love this thing. It's delicious and very bad for you. Sorry about that. There was no way I'm gonna just take a bite and then leave it aside. I had to eat the whole thing, so. Favorite Bath & Body Works fall candle? Definitely Marshmallow Fireside. Oh, I love it. It's perfect. It's vanilla-y but woodsy at the same time. This is like the perfect candle. I really love it. It's really appropriate, but deep into fall, like November, I think. It's perfect. Favorite Yankee candle? I don't burn a whole lot of Yankee, but I do have this one. It's Pen Raisin. It's from the European range of Yankee, and I barely burned it because I want to cherish the thing. It's so good. It smells exactly like the picture on the label. It's like a Danish with raisins and cinnamon and sugar and like you know, the pastry. Oh, this is so, so good. I'm probably never gonna finish it. I'm gonna burn it like 10 minutes at a time every time, because I don't have any more of these, and it's so good. So good. I don't really have a favorite fall soap. Normally all the soaps that I like to use are like citrusy, fruity, scented soaps. I don't really get the idea of like washing your hands or your body with something that smells like cider or donuts or anything like that, or vanilla. It's not for me. Maybe like more in the fall I will be more attracted to like orange or grapefruity scents, but I don't have really a favorite one. Okay, favorite fall activity. It's gonna be unique. It's something you can only experience here in Israel, and that is kind of hanging out on the street on Yom Kippur. Yom Kippur, if you don't know, it's a Jewish holiday. You can translate it as the Day of Atonement. It's not like a holiday that you celebrate. It's a very serious day where you're supposed to fast and pray and beg for forgiveness from God for all your sins, and prior to that day you're supposed to beg all the people in your life for forgiveness if you hurt them by accident or on purpose. It's like the day that you're supposed to cleanse all your sins and clear your conscience of all the bad things you have done in the previous year. Well, because Israel is like a Jewish, officially like the Jewish country, some of the religious rules of Yom Kippur were kind of incorporated into the laws of the country. So what happens during that day, during Yom Kippur, all businesses are closed, no shops, nothing, offices, everything is closed. TV and radio broadcast ceased. I mean, if you have like pay-per-view or something like that, you can watch it, but all the normal broadcasts stop. And also the unique thing is that nobody drives. The holiday starts like 2 hours prior to sundown and continues until sundown the next day. And during the holiday, no one drives. So basically the streets, the roads are empty of cars, completely empty. Like besides obviously ambulances and police cars are still in duty if there's an emergency, so they will drive, but nobody drives during that day. And because most of the people in Israel are not really religious, we're not going to sit at home, fast, don't eat, don't drink, and pray. Most of us take advantage of the fact that the road is empty, and everyone just go out to the street and hang around, and people release their dogs off the leashes because there's no cars, there's no risk of the dog being run over, and all the kids are taking their rollerblades and their skateboards and bicycles, and they ride, and you can ride your bicycle on the freeway, and it's pretty much safe because there are no cars, except for maybe an occasional ambulance or something, but no cars. And that is an amazing experience, especially if you live in the city. You can't imagine the sound of no humming of cars and just people laughing and having a good time and kids screaming with joy. It's really, really fun, and every year it's so much fun just to hang around and walk in the middle of an empty road. It's so much fun. I'm actually gonna miss it this year because I'm traveling to Berlin, but it's like the best part, the best activity, and it's just one single day. And yeah, I realize that this fun activity completely contradicts the whole point of Yom Kippur, the whole point of cleansing your sins and everything, but that's how it is. Fondest fall memory, again, as a child, Yom Kippur, hanging around on the street, it's the best time for kids because all the normal rules don't exist in the day because the holiday starts at the evening. So everybody kind of rides around and in the dark, and it's a day. I remember when I was a kid, I was hanging around with my friends because it's like there's no school all the next day, so you don't have to come back home in a reasonable time. So all the normal rules for life for kids, like look both ways before crossing the street or come home at this and this hour, all the rules don't exist in that day. You just stay out all night, run around with your friends in the middle of the road, riding bicycles. It's like the best thing ever for a child. So definitely my memories are from this day. It was the best best time, the best time. Favorite fall tunes, I'm going to skip that one because I couldn't think of any tune that I was like, I love that. So. Favorite Halloween costume, well, we don't celebrate Halloween in Israel. We're Jewish. We have a similar holiday with costumes, but that is in the spring. So I switched the question to favorite fall outfit or item of clothing, and that would be this beautiful thing. It's a sweatshirt with a poodle on it, a fluffy, beautiful poodle. And actually in the last fall, I ate a tomato soup, and there are a few tomato soup stains on this thing, and it breaks my heart, but I love it so much, I might just wear it again this fall, even though it's stained with tomato soup stains. I love it. Favorite fall or Halloween movie is The Witches with Angelica Houston. It's a fantastic movie. She was great in it. I love her. She's great in everything. It's an amazing, amazing, amazing movie. Oh, it's so good. Favorite Halloween candy? Well, like I said, we don't have Halloween, unfortunately, and it is very tragic, actually. I think as a child, I would have been so happy knocking on people's door and asking for candy. That would have made my childhood great again. And yeah, I think basically, I personally believe that the reason we don't have peace in the Middle East is because we don't celebrate all the cool holidays. Like seriously, if we celebrated Halloween and Christmas and Thanksgiving, we couldn't possibly be at war all the time. We would just be happy. Life sucks, but what can you do? Hayride or haunted house? Sorry, we don't have any of these here in Israel. I actually had to Google what a hayride is, and when I found out, I was like, you're riding a truck filled with hay? That's dirty. And what's fun in that? Definitely, I would have preferred a haunted house for sure. Corn maze or pumpkin patch? Again, I had to Google to find out exactly what are those things, and I would definitely go for corn maze. I love navigating and solving like puzzles and finding my way around. I'm really, really good at navigating. I would have loved a corn maze, absolutely. And a pumpkin patch it sounds so boring. Corn maze for sure. Halloween or Thanksgiving? Again, we don't have any of these holidays, but I would definitely prefer Halloween for sure. Candy, all the candy you can get, and just getting people to give you candy. Oh my God, that would be so great if I had Halloween, so great. Favorite Thanksgiving food? Well, we don't celebrate Thanksgiving. I'm gonna switch it out to favorite fall food. To be honest, I think I would have hated Thanksgiving meal and all of that. All the food, the traditional food sounds really gross to me. I'm sorry, I hate everything pumpkin, and the idea of the turkey sounds so gross to me. I'm vegetarian, and even while I did used to eat meat in the past, I could only eat meat when it came in like a fillet form, like a fish fillet or chicken fillet. I couldn't eat like a chicken, like anything with skin on it, or like a whole fish or bones in the food. I couldn't stand it, and I was especially grossed out by poultry, every poultry. And the thought of watching my mother or someone else stuff a raw bird, oh God, I couldn't handle it. And like the carcass of the thing served on the table like that would completely gross me out. I'm sorry. My favorite fall food though is soup. Finally, when it gets colder, you can eat soup. I make a mean pea soup, an amazing soup. I love all soups, especially the rich ones when you have a little bit of cream in there, or like potatoes, something, fat and good. I love it. I really love it. Soups all the way. Apple pie or pumpkin pie? Definitely apple pie. I love apple pie. It's like my favorite thing in the whole world. It's all the good things in one beautiful piece of food, of pastry. I love it. And pumpkin pie, I ate pumpkin pie once. I was in New York with friends and somebody made pumpkin pie with the cream and everything. I tasted it. It was disgusting. Disgusting. Sorry, I'm from a different culture. To me, taking a pumpkin, which I see a pumpkin as like a vegetables in soup and stews and like savory foods. I don't associate it with desserts or sugar or cinnamon or all the thing that you American people do. I can't stand it, and I ate the thing and I said, delicious. And inside I was like, I want to throw it away. It was bad. Bad. Not for me. I'm sorry. Not for me. Apple cider or hot cocoa? This question really tears me apart. It's so difficult to make a choice. It's so cruel to be in a situation where you have to make a choice. I'm gonna say hot cocoa. That was so hard. I don't know. I'm just hot cocoa. Maybe it's because it's more creamy. I don't know. I'm gonna go for hot cocoa. I'm sorry. I feel bad. Okay, so that was my Fallgasm tag. I really enjoyed doing it, and I hope you enjoyed it as well. And give this video a thumbs up if you did, and subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed. Just click on the red subscribe button, and that way you'll be notified every time I make a new video, so you won't miss a thing. Who am I going to tag? I think everyone made that Fallgasm tag already. Maybe Norma? Norma, Candledancer. I don't think she did it. I hope I'm not wrong, but Norma, that would be nice. So that's it. And if you want to make this tag, if you want to do it, please do. I'm on a Fallgasm tag binge. I'll be happy to see it. So yeah, thank you for joining me today, and have a good one, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye!